Good evening. So I'm going to do something a bit different from my usual norm. I'm going to be reading 3 poems from memory by 3 of my favourite authors. The first of which I think will be familiar to anyone from Guildford. This is a poem by Lewis Carroll. It's called Jabberwocky. 'Twas brillig, and the slivy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the moan rafts out to grabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal blade in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as he stood in uffish thought, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, through and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he came galumphing back. Hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Oh, come into my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, callooh, callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slivy toves did gyre and gimble in the way. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the moan rafts out to grey. Thank you. The second poem by one of my favourite poets of all time, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. This is maybe a lesser known one, but this is The Conqueror Worm. Lo, 'tis a gala night. Within the lonesome latter years, an angel throng, bewinged, bedight, veils and drowned in tears, sit in a theatre to see a play of hopes and fears, while the orchestra breathes fitfully the music of the spheres. Mimes in the form of God on high mutter and mumble low, and hither and thither fly, mere puppets they, who come and go at bidding of vast formless things that shift the scenery to and fro, flapping from out their condor wings. Invisible woe. That motley drama, oh be sure it shall not be forgot, with its phantom chased for evermore by a crowd that sees it not, though it circled ever returneth in to the selfsame spot, and much of madness and more of sin and horror the soul of the plot. But see, amid the merry crowd, a crawling shape intrude, a blood-red thing that rives from out the scenic solitude. It rives with mortal pangs, and the mimes become its food. And the angels sob at vermin fangs in human gore imbued. Out are the lights, out all, and over each quivering form the curtain, a funeral pall, comes down with the rush of a storm. And the angels, all pallid and wan, uprising, availing, affirm that their play is the tragedy man, and its hero, the conqueror worm. A short piece by Howard Phillips Lovecraft. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. Thank you.
Hooray!
What a wonderful ending.